Zansgender. What? This is gonna be an instant action. Let's try. We're gonna do deathmatch. Thing looks good. Hi, MB. Long time no see. What's a Reptro Alliance? Oh my fuck, I'm so asbestos right now. What? No, I wanted to... I'll just trust it's a reasonable... A reasonable... Oh, shit. Difficulty. And I feel like I played a map like this in Quake Champions. Yeah, just be straight up, because I know some people have taken a particular interest in you. In a certain way recently. Just don't tell them too much information about yourself. Keep on the down low and shit. That's all I can say. Double damage. Oh, now the announcer bot wants to work in the Discord server. Okay. Make it look like it posted it twice. What the hell was stupid flower thingy on the wall distracted me? Oh, this feels amazing to play while hot, really high. I don't think I was this high last stream. I feel like a robot. What the fuck? Oh, ITWX, welcome to the stream, man. Holy fuck. Hey! You made a Sonic version of you? I'll look at it later, friend. We've got some Unreal Tournament thing to do. Burn, baby, burn, Disco Inferno! Where are you guys? How? Oh, this is the level. Oh, this was the level that the Angry German Kid was playing, I think. Because it had this music, like, you don't see the video, but you vaguely hear this music in the background, among other things in that classic video from the mid-2000s. Don't talk shit about... Don't you ever talk about my Daisy without my permission! What the fuck? I got him, but then I died. Man, in addition to the Church of Shitology, we need a Tourette's con dedicated in this man's honor. No one even, he wouldn't even have to show up to them. Hold on a sec, I'm trying to finish my thought here. He wouldn't even have to show up to it, because I know he's dealt with a lot of people harassing him, the guy who plays the Tourette's guy. Everyone could just go there, you know, decked out with, what are those things you put on your head? Like, directly on the top of your head. It's like a mask, but it's for your hair. Or whatever. It's like a hair mask, a head mask. I don't know, but just they show up with that looking like they're all balding. Because of course no one is gonna actually want to shave off all their hair like that unless they have it, which, you know, more power to them. That's probably really convenient. Then get some I don't know, like Coke bottle glasses or whatever, just these big honking ass glasses. And then, they have the iconic neck braces and the Tony the Tiger Frosted Flakes t-shirts. You know, it's got the little orange tiger, dude. And he's like, "You're the shit!" And then khaki. Is it cocky or khaki? How do I feel like Ricky in Trailer Park Boys. I didn't say kahaki though, because I know it's not that. There's khaki shorts. And I don't know if he has like loafers or tennis shoes. Just imagine a whole bunch of people dressed up like that in a big ass building like one of the convention ones. Okay. I think I got done with that thought. That felt like forever, so hey Lois, I'm a Street Fighter quote. Yeah. Oh, was that good? Sorry about that diatribe there, but I was able to finish it. Thankfully. Church of Shitology. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, sweet. It's more like the old Peter from like the first couple seasons. His voice was kind of deeper and not so much of a caricature, I guess. If I were to explain it, everyone kind of sounded a little more laid back. Oh, there's nothing like old Family Guy. I don't even know if I'm winning or losing. This has been a surprisingly slow match compared to the ones that night. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I hope to get more subs and submarines and substitutes and substitutions and subversions and what's another word that starts with submissive? Oh, I'm not talking about that while there's children present. Sublime. Subscribe? Yeah, that's right, Coolio Kid. Did I say subscribe already? I don't know. I'm fucking high. Don't do this at home, children. Oh, okay. Yeah. As always, because I can't control who watch my streams, I just want to say, when you hit the age of, thanks on the 101 subs. Oh, I didn't finish. Fuck. I didn't finish finding out what all the words stored in the back of the recesses of my mind were. As for, as prefix was sub. Let me just reach really far back there and we'll see what else I can think of. Submitted your application. I'm on babies. I am not a good fucking babysitter. Shit. Anyway. I just... Yeah, I should do that. I want to work at a pizza place. Well, you're in for a treat, TWX. I feel like you and I would jive in each other's humor, especially when I'm this baked. I get more laughy than I do angry. It's alright, dude. If your English is not that great, I don't care, man. I understand. Anyone who gives you shit for that is a bigot. Like, Straight up. What's happening, Coolio Kid 956? What's poppin', buddy? Oh, this shock rifle feels like my... I don't think I'm computing right now. I still can't... Well, I'll have to see if there's any... You know it, Barktooth. Nah, oh, watch what you say around the kids. You're not a good babysitter. These are bots. These aren't real people. Which makes it even more babysitting. Because we're the church of shitology. And the only holes we have are the ones of the donut variety. If anyone says anything about glory, don't listen to them. PlayStation 3 God of War Edition. Do you have that particular release of the PlayStation 3, my friend? Well, she didn't, because she's like, no! Freaking put that shit in an M for Mature game. Like, you expect it in a little kiddo's game, but in Unreal Tournament 2004, they still go, no! When they die. That's silly. I wonder if that's intentional. Yeah, I got my slim PS3 as well in my room, but the freaking Blu-ray drive is busted. Oh shit, Coolio Kid 956, when did you die, man? What happened? Oh, in quotations. You know it, Daddy. I mean, I did die. Where did they go? I thought I saw them. I didn't. That's sad. Oh, more rockets, please. Okay, more adrenaline. As if there isn't enough.
You have lost the match.
No shit, how did I do? Well? What the hell? It didn't even show me. That's normal in like everything else. Maybe it's a setting or something, I don't know. You gotta do everything from the console, like with Unreal 1 stuff. The year truly is 2004. I'm freaking 10 years old again, or 12 or whatever. I did turn the safety off, but I still died. Shit. Yeah, kill them all. I'm trying, man. No. I'm not getting any more vaccines. Cause I'm immune to your bullshit. Oh, shit. A 1000% Little Big Planet 1? Dude. They need to make me the official voice actor for Zack Boy. Because I feel like Zack Boy right now. And I know it's Zack Boy, I'm just joking around. Dude, what the fuck? I did kill Kenjamin. I'm just thinking of a GIF I saw earlier that I guess came from the show, where I guess Kenny was suffering because there was like a gazillion cats in his room. It's like, me too, little buddy, me too. I love I love cats. I even identify as two talking ones, Alvin and Muffin, or Alberto and Mary Juanita, and no, not yet. Hold on, let me blow your head off for you. There you go. Yeah, Alvin and Chipmunk. That was like the first option. Is like, nah, let's be a little more subversive than that. It was like, all right. It was this Alberto. If it's the cat on the left, his name is Alberto. He's a British short hair. And the one on the right's name is Mary Juanita, and she's a brainless orange tabby. When I get really high, I'm usually the cat on the right who's just relaxed and just cat wet. You know, I'm gonna do admittance of the past here. I've done VTuber stuff before, but I actually got told recently that people actually like it when it's just the gameplay footage and not a bunch of other distracting stuff, which means less effort for me. So, you know, I'm gonna go for that option. Although if I did it once in a while, it probably wouldn't hurt anything.
Oh my god, you killed Kenny, you bastard!
But like, I think the aspect ratio's up. I knew it. I think it was 720p and this is 2K. I don't know. This game is really weird about that. Dude, I can see in between the pillar box. Oh man. I want to be a pillar box. That sounds freaking 50 caliber tastic. The name is literally fart is crazy. Yeah, I feel that like Patrick Swayze. Dirty Dancing. Nah, like, yeah. Make it kind of out of the way. That's a good compromise. Hi, Greg Williams. Is that Roger from American Father by Seth MacFiddle? Aw, shit. Yeah, you turned me into a skeleton, you dick. I can still do that. I can still do that. Oh. Bless me. Oh, shit. This is my Cinemassacre name. Big Ryan fan BTW. Hey! Oh, that was a perfectly timed. Right as I got hit by the rocket, I made the big Ryan noise. Hey! I want to find some people to play Four Swords Adventures with. Oh, speaking of Cinemassacre, I should just duplicate myself 3 times like James Rolfe did in the Friday the 13th? No, the Nightmare on Elm Street AVGN video.
Tina, the horse is here! Oh! That was a little more like Roger, even though I was going for Lois or Martha or whatever her name was.
Holy shit! I'm shooting Mountain Dew! Why does it stick to everything? What the fuck kind of Mountain Dew advertisement is this shit? Whoa! His house! Alright. So, Does that mean I only have to pay 25% of the lease? Want a break from the ads? Take a drink of slime cannon from Unreal Tournament. What, Teridium sludge? Yeah, I think that's what it was. Teridium sludge? Because Teridium is like this really valuable crystal, Anopoly, as it's called in Unreal 1 and the Unreal universe. A sponsor in the life? For what? None of that Soylent shit, though. You wouldn't caught me dead drinking that, although I bet that was just like chocolate milkshake or something, and he was pretending it was the Soylent shit. Once again, referencing our homeboy James Rolfe here. Hey man, I know he needed the money, but he still did the ad, and chose that over literally anything else, so, you know, he kind of filmed the ass himself. That is him. I feel like I'm in Oblivion. I am an Oblivion NPC from the Elder Scrolls franchise. Oh, that's why I just worked. Because Todd Howard coded me. What the hell is that noise? I heard that. I thought it was my slime gun. But apparently it was like ambience in the level or something. Loser! Loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Because you are dead! I mean, dirt! I wish I was that confident with my body. Look at this dude. Holy shit. Wait a minute, who's 7? I might have to ban someone if they're 7 years old. Like, I don't know how I'd block 7-year-olds from watching my stream if they're bypassing the shit. Oh man, that's uncomfortable. This is not a game for children. How the fuck did we get a 7-year-old here? Where's your parents? Why are they letting you watch people like me? No! Get out! No 7-year-olds! I don't get paid for this, so I'm not a babysitter, man. I killed Fate itself? Oh, wow! Oh my gosh. Alright, who's 7? Where did it say there's 7? I don't want to have to moderate my chat, but I don't feel like I'm being given much of a choice right now. And then I was killed by the Matrix. The game swore, not me. And no, that wasn't one of my intrusive thoughts. That was the game. He's trying to distract me. What? I didn't know Envy was a... What the fuck, dude? Yeah, man. Wallace, you're my hero, man. Get those fucking kids out of here. Oh, shit. Where's the... Add as moderator. Managing moderator, because I trust you so much. You're my dog, Wallace. I'm trusting you here, man. Hey, I can't stop you from watching the VODs. That's just the facts of life, man. And hey, I know no one likes a snitch, but we don't want no goddamn kids up in this bitch. I'm sorry. It's not you. It's me. I'm too baked to be a babysitter. That's like, oh my fuck, I can't even come up with an analogy here. That's like telling a truck to not flop over when you're going too fast, man. Yeah, that is quite an image of it's Sweet Tooth rolling around in Twisted Metal 2, and then he ends up in the off the pier of Hong Kong, right into the water to death. That is one of the cruelest ways you can die in that game, I swear. I don't think I've really ever had it happen to me, because I'm really careful and shit. Yeah, that's right. Behave, kiddos. I'm not your babysitter. Wallace is. I think. Don't men have to have a license for that nowadays? I don't know. It's alright, though. Wallace is a good guy. I trust him. I killed Fate, and then I got killed by the Matrix. If he hijacks this and turns it into a Vigilante 8 stream, you'll know. No, I just need to get a copy of that for my PlayStation 1. Play it on real hardware, not... I want to experience it like Wallace did when he was a kid, because I didn't grow up with Vigilante 8. I grew up with Twisted Metal, and I have almost all of them except for 2012 and the PSP original version of Head On, which my head no longer is on. Hey, you can kill Fate and it can kill you. What the fuck is this Sesame Street PSA bullshit I'm going on about? I didn't apply directly. Forehead? Yeah, I'll kiss your ass, but there's kids around. So stop it. Behave yourself, woman. Yeah, Twisted Metal Head On. You put the PSP on your head. Like, man, it was so ahead of its time. I've seen the ad for Head On or PSP in general. You did nail me, but don't talk about it in public. Shit. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, okay, I remember. Yeah, the apply directly onto your forehead, that cream shit. What the fuck was that? Is that one of those too big to fail big pharma scams like Shake Weight or something? Like, bro, I tried to Shake Weight, but I got a milkshake and gained weight instead. What the fuck is that kind of false advertising? Cause your best won't do. Jeez, I know it's a Friday night, but chill, JD. Even if that was kind of badass. Oh, my poor fucking neighbors. Head On, not Twisted Metal Head On. Or not the PSP original, the PS2 one. That's a big pharma conspiracy to dilute the head-ons. And they only have 1% head-on and 99% hazardous materials like radioactivity, arsenic, SpongeBob SquarePants, fluoride, fluorine, Florida. Yeah, that one too. Thank you, Blackjack. See ya. There's a lot of see ya in that they're trying to kill ya with shake weights. Because when you use them, you realize it's just hydrochloric acid. Thank you. Catonium, plutonium, gazorium, thorium, hypolium, brandadium, sevenum, 7-Up, francium, potassium. Wait, potassium's good, but they put it in really high. Francium the Avenger. That's me. Yeah, 7-Eleven slushy. Like, bro, I'm not gonna use a topical ointment that contains ingredients like that. Unless it makes me feel like this, then maybe I'll think about it. What the fuck was I even talking about? How many big gulps are in the moment? Do I look like a fucking 7-Eleven employee? Yes, shake weights kill you, because you use it for 5 seconds, and then you drink an entire shake, and it undoes all the results, even though there are no results, because it's a placebo. If you believe in the shit wake, then it does work. I mean, shake, shit, weights. No! Fate, stop killing me! You're supposed to be a good waifu. What the fuck? It was like when I saw that one thingy in B3313. Oh man, I'm gonna have to be more specific than that. It's like when I first fucking the Peach Ghost first saw that, it was like, what the hell are you doing? What the fuck? Like I was tripping so hard. And that was an edible. That wasn't just the typical route. Edibles were not consumed in moderation. Fuck. I also want to say, stay away from Delta 8. It's synthetic and artificial about my... What's a francium anyway? Dude, what the fuck? I want a genius like Patrick that lives in a bottle. You get 3 wishes. And then, hey, can I borrow your wish? Can I borrow your wish? Can I borrow your witch?
Lost the match.
Is that a woman? They sound like a... Wow. What the hell kind of taste in women do I have? You could say it's fate. I just spit. Can I have more Patricks? I don't know if I can do it for long without laughing. Yeah, of course you can have more Patricks. That sounds like a fast food joint too. What the fuck? Look at that fucking face. Dude, that was so clip-worthy. My reaction to Garrett there. What the fuck? Like, normally the graphics are so on key with these games, but our pal Garrett here looks like he just came straight from fucking Alabama. Poor Garrett. He's taking that shit personally. Don't talk shit about me. My parents were both parents. I didn't even think rednecks would make it into the 3000s or whenever this shit takes place. He's just so mad at me. So What the fuck you say, you son of a bitch? I'll go kick your ass in Unreal Tournament. Unreal Tournament, you piece of shit. When I get home from my Unreal Tournament class, I'm gonna cry to my big Otis. This is what gets me viral, so be it. Because it's so goddamn good. It's so good. I haven't laughed this hard on stream since forever. Holy shit. I'm amazing right now. I'm just laughing so hard at our friend Garrett here. Mr. Garrett Botman. I know he hasn't been alive for 1,000 years, but you better voted for Trump. Bro, Trump has been dead for over 1,000 years. What, are you treating him like a god now? Yes, I am. You know me. I only know this what the orange man on the television tell me. Okay, whatever you say. Well, do you think it was one of them replicas? Cause that ain't the real Trump right there. Hell no, it ain't. You're right about that. One of his nipples isn't bigger than the other. No, I'm just having so much fun right now. Like, you gotta vibe with me. I'm fine. I'm just really baked right now. And Garrett here is making me go on a tangent about politics, or, well, pseudo-politics, because we're talking about over 1,000 years from now. We don't know what the hell shit's gonna look like when it comes to that kind of thing. Part of me says the same, but part of me not too much, but mostly the same. And if you vote for my pickle, I promise I'll let you work for the Leandry Mining Corporation without any OSHA violations. Vote for me. I'm the pickle. Oh shit. That pickle's got my vote. Come on, William. Let's go down to the voting office and vote for the pickle. Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. Now march your ass down to the voting booth and vote for the fucking pickle. Combine regime and Dr. Breen's influence on it. I think he's just alien pussy whipped. I would not vote for him. Dr. Breen. He's got a PhD in bullshittery. And he knows. Oh yeah. Frosted Flakes, motherfucker. You know, that's gonna be a really weird future if they casually say fuck on national television like that. I don't know if I'm ready for Republicans voting for pickles. I don't know if I like that. I'm trying so hard not to be political, but I just get lost in this. But damn, you better not be talking shit about that pickle woman. But I thought you didn't think I'm an actual real woman. No, honey, I just do that for the public. You know I like you the way you are. Well, thanks, Garrett. I don't know what to say, homie. Doesn't do nothing but make love to me. No thank you, Garrett. Oh, then I'll keep shocking you with this shit. Yeah, I see nothing changes over 1,000 years later. Jeez! This is getting fucking controversial. I need to, like, chill out. I would be shocked if I ever get sponsored, because my ass, there's no way I'd get fucking monetized, even if I did meet all the requirements. Like, jeez. She got stuck on the wall there. She's so lucky I'm distracted by my own vulgarity or whatever there. Just, damn. No, I ain't gonna eat that. Cletus, we do that on Tuesdays, remember? Oh shit, I forgot about that, Cousin. Yes, Cousin Garrett, I'm getting gunned down by one of them internet women's again. Dude, it's not Pickle Rick. Because I feel like even though which one's the old guy? Rick, right? Because he's supposed to be like Doc from Back to the Future, and Morty's supposed to be like Marty from Back to the Future. Anyway, it was actually Biff that turned into a fucking pickle. Like, you know his ass was running Republican. You know your history. You're good. Garrett, I don't like this relationship. I have a feeling I don't have a say in it. Ugh. Remind me not to go into the deep south in the 3000s, man. Yeah, Garrett totally fucking went hillbilly hippie-ki-yay on all us, motherfucker. I've been a member of the NRA since 2090. Holy shit, so he's a couple 100 years old. And then, oh, I remembered what I was saying. Ass? No, but the Pickle Biff. Yeah, it's Pickle Biff. That is not that is fucking cringy, JD. Come on now. No, Blake. What was I talking? Oh, Morticia. No, Richard from Richard and Mortimer is like this senile, drunk, atheist uncle who grew up with the Republicans' bullshit, and then he ran as a Democrat, and then he just ended up doing the exact same things as the Republicans without realizing it, and then he has to go in a time machine over and over and over again. And even though he reattempts the whole presidency several times in a loop, he still doesn't learn shit. And then Morty will grow up to be one of those Zoomers or Gen A's or whatever he is and run for Republican because he thought Democrats were Republicans and Republicans were Democrats, but they actually are. I don't know what I said either. I think I am right, aren't I? That's what scares me. This will piss people off, but then after they get done lynching my ass, they'll be like, huh, that JD Cat dude was kind of right. I just wish people would figure that the fuck out already. It's not a two-party system. It's us and them, man. They're all friends. Like the sitcom or whatever, the TV show. But instead, it's a bunch of smiling politicians smiling as their drones do genocides across the planet. And they get Nobel Peace Prizes for it. I want a Nobel Peace Prize for the amount of people I brought peace in video games. Because, well, okay, I did bring quite a few people peace in my career in video games thus far. but I didn't do. It was only 15%. 95% of it wasn't peaceful, but it was peaceful because I said it was peaceful. And you all believe me because I'm the fancy man on the television screen with the suit and tie. Okay, this is getting to be too, well, they call them red pills, but I think the red pills are the ones that prevent pregnancy, which would be ironic because Republicans identify with the color red and are against contraception. God damn it! Can this stop getting so political? I'm gonna be someone's crazy, nutty Floridian uncle that's, you know, sitting on his lazy boy drinking his beer, watching football, talking about things he has no idea what the fuck he knows. Outlaw? What video game have I played the most? I think Minecraft is definitely getting up there, even though I don't ever, except for this one mod pack my friend made, I don't really ever want to play it again. Just because I'm tired of Microsoft and Mojang's bullshit. Like, their criminal incompetence, Microsoft at least, not to be confused here, with how they're treating Windows, CrowdStrike, IPv6, vulnerability, forcing Copilot in. I'm trying to make sure all of this is factually factual. But what's a fact when AI can generate a quote-unquote fact within these next couple of years? Fuck football. I like ice hockey. I wanted to tell my sister and grandpa that that's my shit right there. Ice hockey? Because ice hockey is like an arena shooter where football is Call of Duty, right? Either way, we've got big, sweaty men, muscular men fighting over an object. Either way, we've got that. But in football, you go at the speed of a human, unless you're really on crack or steroids or something, but I digress. But in ice hockey, you skate around going fast as, dare I say, puck. I deserve that be killed for that pun there, but I digress. Ice hockey is like the arena shooter of sports, while football is like the Call of Duty of sports. What would that make golf then? Hold on a sec, let me, oh yeah.
You have lost the
Yeah,
match.
I want to just embrace the good side of AI. Like, it's inevitable, you know, the Terminator movies, the Skynet, the Matrix and all that, Metal Gear Solid 2, Deus Ex, you know, any thingy that had AI before AI was advanced as it is now and to come. We've all had that stuff. But, I'm gonna spoil something from Deus Ex. I imagine a lot of the youngins here showing up probably aren't gonna play it anyway. So, there's this AI named Daedalus. And this AI named Icarus. Are you talking about me or people with AI? Because really, this could go anywhere because I'm rambling about AI while trying to kick ass in Unreal Tournament here and talking about football being like the most casual sport ever. Like, bro, seriously. Like, and being able to, like, you get so mad and you fight? Oh. Well, if you don't know me, you stay around long enough, trust me, you'll You'll know about 0.001% of me, and that's all. Oh, yeah, I'm very fucking high. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm not. It's like... the AI shit, right. So in Deus Ex... So, was this, like, ancient Greece? Hercules, Olympus? Mount... I don't fucking know which mythology Mortal Kombat this is, but it's the Daedalus and the Icarus AI in Deus Ex. They were both created by greedy plutocrats and billionaires. Did I say plutocrats? What the fuck is a plutocrat? Anyway, plutocrats and billionaires and politicians and government types and pharmaceutical types and all that, you know, authority types. And at first, the Daedalus and Icarus AIs are relatively evil. There's something about J.C. Denton, the way he carries himself with his good morals and good ethics when being spied on by Daedalus or whatever. He gets inspired, I guess, or like has a bit switch flip, whatever it was called with programming, and bit shift. I digress on that. When he sees the good in JC and his well-meaningness and his ability to stand up to tyranny, it inspires the Daedalus AI, whereas Helios AI is the one that stays loyal to the bad guys or whatever, the conspirators, the Majestic 12 and Bob Page and stuff, and UNACPO and all that. But like, dude, I'm about to sum up an entire game in one live stream in like a couple minutes. Like all the shit that actually matters plotline wise, but at the same time covers so little. Okay, there is a point to this. I swear to God, I'm almost through this tangent. I'm getting impatient with myself too, so don't worry, it's not just you, okay? So, anyway, eventually some shit happens. The Daedalus AI has a bit flip and he helps J.C. Denton and his pals out. Making it sound like a comic book. Dude, that would... A Deus Ex comic book would fucking kick ass. But I digress again. It's like the Daedalus AI helps him stand up to the tyrants and conspirators of the world and shows them the way through. And then around the end of the game, some shit is done at a place called X51. That's like a, like kind of like, you know, it's like you're an X, well, you're just an X anything when you're no longer part of something, and you suffix it with what you're no longer part of. But they don't have area, they have 51. I'm almost there. And then around the end there, the Helios, fuck, dropped his name before even saying what happened. I'm a horrible narrator right now. These are the worst fucking bedtime stories ever. But I digress. So, next. Yeah, I feel it right now. Okay, so Daedalus and Icarus merges due to some shit the X-51 did in a Majestic 12 ocean base. And then Helios becomes a full-on... Fuck. Now I'm having more questions. Is Daedalus the conscious, while Icarus is the ego? And then Helios... Yeah, this is a horrible speed run. I'm speed running into being too baked to stream %. That's my category. I get one on speedrun.com all by myself because I'm special. Anyway, in the middle of the hey girl. She's pretty. She's my type, okay? Don't judge me. I have mommy issues, daddy issues, or whatever you call it. I have everyone issues. Yeah, I get jibbed a lot. Unreal and Quake are known for their jibbage. It's jibbonometry. Anyway, so would that make the Helios AI the id? Dude, I don't know how to psychiatry right now. I'm definitely skill issuing %. If someone look this up for me, what part of the brain was the... Okay, the id was like the little red imp on the shoulder. And then which one was the conscious, the little angel guy? Come on, man. You've seen Family Guy, you'll see this has been in cartoons for like as long as cartoons existed. So everyone's the angle of the dangle, George Wood said in DM Castalt. Okay, so there's the id, which, you know, the inspired id software name. Shocking, I know. There's the ego, and there's the conscious. Wait. Fuck, what was it? It's like, this is one of those things you watch like hour-long videos on, and then you just completely forget what it was. Like, there was even the Twisted Bacon Productions guy who is afraid of me and the twist and the outer Twisted Metal peoples. He did a video about this, which even I thought was a pretty cool theory about how Calypso, Sweet Tooth, and Marcus Kane all fit into the narrative of Twisted Metal Black. What the fuck? Now I'm talking about Twisted Metal Black. I want to get this tangent done with. Help me out. Guide me here, guys. I'm fake. Holy shit, she has... Their shirt makes her tits look like literal watermelons. What the fuck, designers? Anyway. So Marcus, I think, was the... I'm free to be corrected on this. I doubt we're going to have psychology majors showing up here. Even though Unreal Tournament 2004 might be nostalgic for psychology majors because they were probably alive when this game came out. So you never know. We'll see what happens. So, okay. Helios and Calypso. No, fuck you. Get it right, JD. Come on, you can do this. Say fuck you to myself. Remus. Anyway. Oh, man. You know, I just remembered something. I was also... Not only was I doing good because I'm high, but this game has an adaptive difficulty system. I think Unreal Tournament 1990 did as well. Like, most people talk about that as a new thing. It actually isn't. Unreal Tournament 99, I think, from the year 1999, was the first game to have an adaptive difficulty system. Yeah, and I wasn't before. And I'm just as concentrated as I was the last couple maps. Okay, so Marcus Kane is the conscious part of Sweet Tooth, I think he said. Which is the full physical personification of the guy we're supposedly seeing from everyone's perspective who got taken over by Needles Kane. Why the fuck are we getting into a psychology lesson? So, Daedalus and Icarus merge. It becomes completely benevolent. but it wants to be able to have a full human perspective, and it finds JC Denton to be highly to his standards, what he thinks compared to a lot of other humans he's observed. Then they merge at the end of the game. There's the ending to Deus Ex 1. Wow, great game, right? I think someone was remaking Deus Ex in Unreal Engine 2 in Unreal Tournament 2004. This very fucking game I'm playing right now as a mod. I have to see how that shit is doing later. Unless you guys can tell me. There's a modded DB in the Unreal Tournament 2004 section, and there's probably videos of it on YouTube. It's this Deus Ex remake or remaster in Unreal Engine 2. Oh, yeah. I think I remember that too. I think Half-Life 2 in the Gold Source engine could still be really cozy if done correctly. I know Valve needed to... the way I said Valve there. I know Valve needed to move on from Gold Source, get a fresh start with the Source engine to try and stay competitive with Epic Games and id and whoever else, and EA maybe, and everyone else. Like Entropy Zero. Fuck! I think I saw the video for that, like a playthrough of it, and I couldn't believe that was in Gold Source, wasn't it? You like play as the scientist, like not like a buff baddie like Gordon Freeman, who also happens to coincidentally be a scientist. I mean, like a standard ass scientist with no. Oh, it's the combo. Oh. What the fuck was it that I saw that was basically like, once again, another retelling of the Black Mesa incident? But it's from a scientist's perspective, and it looks really, really current gen? Not Blue Shift, it was way more advanced than Blue Shift. Blue Shift is just blue shit. But I will replay it on hard soon, I promise. And I'll do it in Half-Life Source Deathmatch, Half-Life campaign forced into it. That shit that was talked about recently. Yes, mommy. I mean, shit! There's still kids in my chat. Not that I want to go full 18 plus. I still gotta have an audience at all. And frankly, I might embarrass the fuck out of myself if I don't do it already. Okay. There was the Half-Life 1 mod, I think. I know it wasn't the Black Mesa engine, which I actually... Has the pain-inducing pills stop inflicting me? You mean the adrenaline ones? In the game? I think they make you move a little faster. There's like a sprint button? I can't remember. I think so many... Oh, me being high. No. I'm getting called a whore, so no, I'm still pretty high. Women don't usually talk to me, so... And they're telling me to hold still, which women... Okay, that sounds fucking creepy. I'm backing off of that joke. But anyway... Jesus. Anyway... It was, I got Black Mesa... I noticed I had Black Mesa for free on Steam recently. So... might be streaming that soon. It might turn my computer into a potato. I mean, I already knew I was gonna say potato, but I said it anyway because it sounded funny. Whoa! This detailing's fucking good. Black Mesa. Yeah, I've heard of Black Mesa Source. Is that the one that everyone got for free, or is it Black Mesa Source 2, which is the more realized version on a more next-gen engine or whatever. Sort of. Right. And then Valve liked it so much, I guess they picked it up and put it in and let them put it in Source 2. Kind of feels like with Counter-Strike Go or Counter-Strike 2 here. I don't know, because Counter-Strike started out as a mod for Half-Life 1. That fucking took the world by storm. Like, I wish I played it in the early to mid-2000s when it was first starting. That would have been cool. The Source, well, I don't know. This shit's getting confusing. So I know Gold Source is the one that powers, like, you know, Half-Life, Counter-Strike 1 point, whatever, Team Fortress Classic, Day of Defeat, some other stuff. No, it doesn't. It just says Black Mesa, and that's it, from what I saw. I'll have to check again to see if I got both. She sounded like she's holding back a laugh. That was kind of cute. I like that. He was trying to... No. He's just full of his own ass. Anyway. I'll have to check that later. Keep thinking I'm hearing the drums to, what was it called? Jank from Red Alert 2? I was just imitating the lady I'm playing as jumping. Oh wait, that was Seth Rogen coming out in here and there. Yeah, I'm good though. Okay. Fuck. You know it, baby. I am a fucking dick. I'm having so much fun. I'm fine. I mean, the only thing we have to worry about is my Prozac. Is that doxing yourself, saying the names of your medications you take? And, well, Butrin or whatever. I know the Prozac gets amplified when I get really high. I even read about that recently. Paracetamol? Is that like Parcheesi but big pharma? What the fuck? Parcheesi is a building block game, isn't it? Or no, it's like chess or something. What the fuck is Parcheesi? I can't remember. Parmesan. Papa John's. Lil John's. Yeah! I'm on weed. And a very large amount of it. This is the reminder to be responsible. If you want to use this kind of thing and you're over the age of 21 and it's legal where you're at. Where did I get it? I can't tell you that. It would give it away. That's true. My programming is inferior. I gotta boost my shit up. Oh. It means she can't last long in bed. Because she'll make it quick. I thought it was just guys that struggle with that kind of fucking thing. God damn it. Yeah. And, pay attention to the packaging if you get it through the second. I have here who goes nuts? Lil John? Parmesan? Anyway, always check the packaging. Who's appearing? Is it Garrett again? Is Garrett using his hillbilly hypnosis on me? Okay, then no, I guess I'm not on just weed, I'm on hillbilly hypnosis. What the fuck? There's an album called Hellbilly Deluxe by White Zombie, but when Cooley appeared, I made those noises because I don't know what the fuck a paracetamol is. Well, okay, I know it probably is like an SSR. Jeez! What the fuck was his name? Walk? His face is creepy. What the hell? I don't usually get creeped out by video game faces like that anymore. It's like being a kid all over again. Jeez. Yeah, it did. My psychiatry. Suck on this, motherfucker. Oh shit. I think Kane is one of the rednecks too. He's just one of the more, how shall we say, handsome ones. Unlike our pal Garrett from a couple levels ago. He's using the hillbilly hypnosis on me. I exposed his ass. Did you hear him go, you dick? I love that so much. Everything that was so great about the Unreal Tournament 1999/Game of the Year taunts is made even better in the Unreal Tournament 200X. There's a 2003 and a 2004, and for all I don't know, 2004 was just 2003, but they tried again and they made it better. Correct me if I'm wrong, you know it, mommy, but no, fuck. Hold on a sec. I feel like I'm sifting through a giant bag with miscellaneousness in it. Damn rednecks and their fucking impact hammers of the future. Oh my god, I hope my neighbors don't hear that get pissed off. I don't think any of them would be considered redneck. But you know, freaking redneck registry. We need a redneck registry. So you know every time someone's a registered Republican in your neighborhood or whatever. Oh, no, I'm not like that. I'm a registered Republican. You got me all wrong. The hell? We know what they do in Florida. The TV show Claus showed all of it and painted it as a joke when it's what they actually do. Holy shit.
You have lost the match.
Claus is like Florida Man the movie. And we even have a Scar here who resembles a gator. This is the most Floridian Unreal Tournament game of my life.
Play.
What the fuck? Ah, whoa. That frame drop. I'll give you my best, Catherine Ode. If I could just stop finding you in my head after your picture shows up. And I'm like, oh my goodness, she is pretty. And just like, I get distracted by that. She's not even real. Gray? Gray? How the fuck do you say that name? She's like a female version of her pal Garrett from a couple maps ago. She's using hillbilly hypnosis on me too. What the fuck? How many hillbillies are in Unreal Tournament? This is Redneck Rampage in the future. Am I gonna start seeing Bubba or whatever his name is with the blonde hair? Boo? No, wait. I think Bubba and Boo was Herb Sims in the City on Game Boy Advance and DS as their Deep South stereotypes in that game. What the fuck was the name of the characters in Redneck Rampage? Yeah, boom, thank you. That's close to what I'm thinking. Oh my gosh, it's our pal Garrett. He brought his sisters with him. Oh my god. That's bad. What the fuck kind of Florida family argument did I just get involved in? Where's the leave button? They even have robots involved. What the fuck? What the fuck is this game? Why is this series dead? It's too good. Why the fuck would they kill this? They had liquid platinum in their hands and they traded it out for Chinese gold? Are you fucking with me? Fucking sellouts. Oh, Cresselia, you missed one hell of an epiphany there. So let me try to sum this up. Our friend Garrett is back in the level. There's a few female bots here that look kind of similar to him. So those are his sisters, I think. And they have a few robots here. I just got in the middle of a Florida family argument. And I don't know how to get out of here. I just have to participate in it. Because they want of like someone who's like a, you know, like an unbiased bystander. I was just trying to get groceries. What the fuck? How does this happen? I don't... Look at how much they're killing me and I'm respawning. No, I don't like that. You guys are fucking weird. Go back to fucking Florida already. I'm over your redneck, rambunctious... The channels that eat old MREs, meal ready to eat, rations and stuff like that. I guess. I have a friend who's in the military and she said rations were awful. And I know Metal Gear Solid games say America has the worst rations, at least during the times of games are taking place and when they're released and all that. What? Did he get sick or anything, or was he good? Because if he was still good, that's fucking impressive for a World War I ration there. If he didn't get sick. Holy shit! What the fuck? Monsanto was in the 1930s? I mean, yeah, it could be his immune system. Could be fake. Could be that it was just a genius in culinary engineering. Like, those things had to last a long time in the war. In wars, like, you know, MREs and stuff, or like space food and stuff, those gotta last a really long time. I can only imagine what kind of like plutonium fucking grade preservatives those things have to keep them fresh for as many years as they're expected to stay fresh. And this was the early 20th century, like 100 years ago around. In round estimate. In the middle of the street. Sorry, it's very tempting when they say that. Yeah, you probably gotta find that channel and tell me more. I have a new rule of thumb. If they're not controversial, you can talk about whatever the fuck channel you want in my chat. Most people don't want you talking about their quote-unquote competitors. Me, I don't care. I have to focus on getting through the Florida redneck incest Alabama argument here. And they're just... We all need a way to express our frustration to each other, but this isn't it. Put down the guns. Talk it through. You're all brother and sister. You all have the same family. You all have the same bloodline. Like very, very tightly knit, like literally. Holy shit, the incest jokes are getting out of hand here. We really do have an incest epidemic. Because I know joking about something can spread awareness, but jokes, the subconscious doesn't know the difference between what's a joke. Like in the moment, consciously, you'll potentially be able to derive whether something was a joke or sarcasm or not. But apparently your subconscious doesn't know the difference. And so, we've been, and that's probably why all the fucking rock singers and country singers and rappers and all that can be so hard to understand. Like, it's like Metallica. What the fuck is happening? You're scaring me, game. Are you gonna take control of my reality like you did yesterday for Kong's Twisted Metal 2 stream? I'm more into the shit here with meditation and all that, so if I get taken now into another reality, well, don't worry, the body double that'll replace me, you won't even know the difference, I promise. It'll all be good, man. Holy shit! The Predator's wearing 2000s gold bling. That is so that era, man. Oh. Fuck. How long have I been streaming? I'm not even paying attention. I'm having too good of a time. What the ooh, that was close. Oh, that's not too bad. I feel like I'm packing a lot of great moments into this in just an hour and a half. I think that's how long the last one was, but I wasn't in a good kind of high, so to speak, so I was getting too pissed off and I rage quitted. But now I'm where I need to be. Dude, some of these levels are straight up UT99 map remakes, and it's going over my head. You would think I'd notice playing those maps so many times. Because UT99, I probably have like hundreds of hours in. I don't even know how that Lilia gentleman was able to keep track of how many hours he put into Bubsy 3D, like, before, like, digital storefronts and Steam and Xbox Live and all that shit. He probably, like, wrote it down, like, every time he'd play, how long he'd play every single day, like with a journal or something. I don't know. That's fucking, like, ahead of his time to be able to keep track of something like that. Even if it is probably just part of being on the autism spectrum. Like, that's really cool. Like, that's really good-ass organizational skills, although I think he had a bit of OCD. Like, he would take I don't normally talk about people considered lolcows, but Lilia is a fucking cool-ass guy. Like, everything I say here is purely in earnest and respect, you know, like some of these things would be silly, but not in like a horrible way, you know, like him blotting his pizza to get the grease out with napkins or something like that in order to lose weight, which he did lose weight, I think, which was, I mean, I don't know if I could eat pizza like that. Maybe if I was proper amount of baked and it's really good ass pizza we're talking about, but that's fucking cool. The answer to what? Oh, excuse me there, I got really tangential. I know you're talking about the MREs. Oh, are you talking about the napkin stuff? I don't know. Apparently he would just take the grease out of it. Like, he documented all this stuff himself. This wasn't like a eyewitness account or anything like that, or something someone picked up with their phone. This was someone's own admittance that they would use like napkins, or was it paper towels? One of those absorbency pad thingies, not a maxi pad, obviously. I don't think our man Lilia probably would particularly care for maxi pads. Probably knows what one is now, but back in the height of his infamy, you could say, but not at the same time. That was something he talked about doing, was he'd lose. He has a book which a friend of mine in high school actually owned a copy of. They're a very fascinating person, like, in a good way. Look at those fucking ponytails on top of her hair. What does she think she is, a little girl? Oh, man. Looks like the future's being predicted a little too good here, guys. That's kind of creepy. I don't like it. Or she didn't have a diaper. Thank God. I don't know, because she's wearing like a armor, like power armor or whatever, you know, because like Warhammer 40k and all that. Nice. Like, oh my fuck. Which one was I on about? The Florida inbred family argument? What was I talking about? Lilia? Which has nothing to do with that. And then you were talking about MREs. Magic, the Noah? Fuck, dude. Noah in the Bible? He was able to get 2 animals of every species to obediently behave like both sexes of each animal into a giant-ass ship. How in the fuck would he have done that shit without magic? And then the stick that Jesus in the New Testament used was called the Hollywood, I think? You know, Hollywood? Anyway, that's getting into conspiratorial territory. Magic the Noah. Are we talking about Magic the Noah? Or the MRE? Or Baird? A YouTuber, okay. Were they the one talking about magical MREs that lasted a century long? Because, let's not kid ourselves. For something to last, like, almost 100 years food-wise like that? And not cause any issues health-wise? Oh, fuck. I'll probably take off the auto-filtering thing soon. I just wanted to get people to shut the fuck up and stop giving the UTTP attention. Like, I grew up when all that was starting. Like, You should not be taking that seriously. Like, like, people don't know better and it's okay. Okay. Let's click live chat. So, the last couple of messages are as follows from the past, 10 minutes. 12:17 a.m. Priscilla. At the top of the chat bar, it says top chat. Click that, and then click live chat. 12:16 a.m. Cresselia. Wait, did YouTube not show you what I said? 12:16 a.m. Okay, I'm getting annoyed, and I bet you guys are. I set it to live chat, and it looks about the same. Welcome back, Coolio Kid. You know the rap artist Coolio? I think he's dead or something, but his music was very influential. Oops! Did I just accidentally blow your head off? Man! I didn't hear... Oh, that sucks. Rest in peace, Coolio. When did that happen? I don't remember. I feel like a piece of shit for not knowing when someone I've never met died. Steve 1989 MRE info. Yes, I think I've seen that recommended to me before. So those MREs, we're getting straight up into the esoteric and occult shit. Alchemy and magic had to have been involved for that shit to not get him sick. There's no way. Yeah, 1989, 1902, and it was this year, 2024. So that's over 100 years old. What? Did I say a rapper hasn't died in a while? Because I didn't mean anything by that. Oh, wow. I just know of a lot of rappers who've sadly passed away. Like Eazy-E. Oh, Siren! What are you doing with them pigtails, girl? You think you're a damn baby? Even though you're probably like 40 years old? Goddamn space rednecks. Fuck. What the fuck did she say? No, but that's over 100 years old, man. That shit can't be explained by rational, logical, scientific conclusion. Not as far as my ass is concerned. But I'm not a whateverologist. I'm a stoner. Well, no, because you're in botany and stuff if you're into weed. Which, if you hear botany, you'd think that would have to do with robots, but it has to do with plants. Like, what the shit is with that? It must be like a Latin thing or something. But anyway, it's just like, oh fuck. Don't talk about robots. I yelled, yeah, not fucking Roblox. Yeah, next! Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. I was just telling my friend for hours earlier to shut the fuck up about Roblox in my Discord server, and I was trying so hard not to be mean about it. It's free, but it's also child abuse. Not everything that's free in life is worth it. Just talk to your Uncle Patrick. If you have an Uncle Patrick. Yeah, on top of that. That worsens my conspiratorial mindset. Hold on, I need to take a break and look at something nice here. What the fuck is that helmet? What is that supposed to be? Is she Shredder from the Ninja Turtles? God rest James Avery / Uncle Phil's soul. What the fuck? Not this fucking map again. It better not glitch out. It's an aerodynamic bike helmet. Oh no. Reality shit. It does look like a fucking Halo map, doesn't it? It kind of reminds me of like Blood Gulch or something. I don't give much of a shit about Halo, but I'll take that over fucking China blocks and China night. China! Any day, man. A Halo 343 is probably Chinese. Oh my god. Yes. While I wasn't the biggest fan of Halo, stuff like Red vs. Blue, Rooster Teeth, and Machinima, I'll never forget. I actually had a friend in real life in elementary school who had some Red vs. Blue DVDs. Like, that's nostalgic. Shit like that, like Machinimas and stuff. While I feel like they're trivial nowadays, back in the day, when they were like brand new, were so fucking cool. Why would someone... Well, hey, you're asking why someone would record it, why someone would buy it. Angry Video Game Nerd has DVDs and people buy that. It's just like, you know, Robot Chicken on Adult Swim? That's all like a claymation, but it's like adult humor and stuff. That's what Machinimas make me think of, but it's video games instead of play. Which is ironic because Robot Chicken and a lot of other things parodied stuff from video games in them. So it kind of just comes full circle, you know? Kind of like a DVD. Or a pretzel. Okay, not a pretzel. If it was full circle, I'd be a little concerned. Because pretzels aren't usually a full circle, man. I love how I can sound completely dead serious about that. I want to put the Mario movie on VHS so bad. And just watch it on a shitty little CRT from the 90s. Oh yeah, that's how you discovered Gmod? I've heard of it, but I just... Like I said, I have a history with Source. The Source engine stuff. I kind of saw it as like bougie rich people stuff when I was growing up. So even when I got a job, that kind of taste with my perception was kind of sickened, so to speak. So even though I had the money and a job by the mid-2010s here, and then my phone farm shit, a few years after that, I stayed away from the Source games, but now I'm actually playing them, and I can kind of see why people would have sentimental feelings towards Team Fortress 2. It is unique. It is very unique in regards to its aesthetic and its community's humor and stuff. But I just everybody was fucking referencing that shit in the 2010s. Like, to the point of it being, like, agitating, man. So I stuck to Gold Source for the longest time. Most of my Gold Source games came from a copy of Half-Life 1 I got from a thrift store. I used a serial key on Steam, and it got me the complete classic collection or whatever. But no, Okay, going more on to Source. Counter-Strike. I mostly played 1.6 because that was all I really had of Counter-Strike. Same with Team Fortress Classic, Team Fortress 2, and was it CSGO and stuff costed money at the time. Counter-Strike Source, yeah, I hear Counter-Strike Source is really good, while everyone shits on Half-Life Source, which I'm starting to repeat myself here, but content's content at the end of the day. It happens and stuff. But I played the original relief of Half-Life Source off of archive.org recently. And everything everyone was complaining about was barely even present. It actually felt smoother to me than normal Half-Life, even with the occasional little bits of jank and all that. Like the original release before all the updates, Half-Life Source was actually pretty good. I don't even know what's the deal why that guy in that YouTube video mixed the single player of Half-Life with Half-Life Source Deathmatch, like called Half-Life Source Deathmatch. You're not supposed to interact with NPCs and complicated movers and stuff. That's how Deus Ex was too. That was on Unreal Engine 1. If you tried to have NPCs with inventories and guns and stuff with Deus Ex's multiplayer, it wouldn't work because the multiplayer is a limited subset of the single player code. Then again, you know, modders fixed all of that in due time, but I don't know. Co-op was never intended for Deus Ex to begin with, so that's understandable. It was a primarily single-player focused game that kind of got multiplayer a little later on. It was kind of like a cool little... I wouldn't say it's a test edition, because the multiplayer itself was really fucking fun. It was one of the first things that I ever played online as a kid. The Deus Ex multiplayer. And the actual PvP stuff, player versus player stuff, was fine. It was really fun, even with a shitty internet connection back in the day. Like over 300 ping or whatever, and shitty low-end dial-up and all that. Quest, which is now known as CenturyLink. That was really fucking fun back in the day, getting into clans and making my own clans that never really took off, because how the fuck is a kid gonna know how to run something like that? You know? But I did it anyway, hosted servers, made maps, made mods, used the Unreal SDK that came in the patch. Oh yeah? Yeah, I still need to try Half-Life Deathmatch. I kind of shrugged it off because I've played Quake 1 and Doom and Unreal Tournament with other people so much that it was just another multiplayer, quote-unquote, boomer shooter, so to speak, that I kind of just... And I played Team Fortress Classic and Counter-Strike 1.6, so, like, I got my fair of that era of multiplayer for the most part. But now, sure, I'd be willing to look into it sometime. I just gotta make sure to turn off the text chat, turn off the voice chat. Right, yeah, I heard that Half-Life Half-Life Deathmatch had more in common with Quake Deathmatch than anything in Half-Life single player, which is a good way to do it. Does that have bots? Or is that just Counter-Strike? So I know modders made bots for Quake and Gold Source and stuff, and I don't remember what this. I think I read about the history of Unreal Tournament. Yeah, it is. It's Gold Source is very, very heavily modified proprietary version of the Quake engine, which really sucks because after 20 years, you'd hope they'd open source it for modders. Like, what the fuck are they keeping it closed source for? The multiplayer? Like, what's the point in keeping it closed source in the 2020s? Half-Life will be 30 in 2028. Like, why keep it closed source? There's time and time again, closed source software has been proven to be less secure than open source software. You know, stuff with communities helping patch stuff. It's just been historically proven for decades that, like anything that gets fucked up with Windows, like a major exploit or something being discovered, it takes a while for it to get patched because all the code is in-house, and, you know, that's a fucking huge code base. I'm not going to pretend Windows, even like 16-bit Windows, probably isn't enormous when it comes to its code and everything. I did admittedly look at the leaked source code of XP, and that was fucking insane, even for the early 2000s. But yeah, just keeping all this shit closed source, like, all they're doing is covering up how they're giving your data to the government and selling it to foreign interests and all that. Like, there's no actual legitimate benefit. Yeah. I think a couple other versions of Windows and even DOS has had their source code leaked within these past couple years. And you know what happened? I don't know this for sure, but
You have lost the match.
yeah, exactly, like, people are gonna do bad shit with stuff, but they usually do it with stuff that's closed source. So even with anti-cheats and all that, it doesn't matter because they only have a small pool of developers with so much time and resources to be able to patch vulnerabilities. But with open source community stuff, like the assets and all that, like, you can still have components paid for. BSD does this. The Berkeley Systems Distribution, which is another major alternative operating system besides GNU/Linux or GNU plus Linux or Linus Torvalds giant balls. Anyway. Well, I don't know. I don't even know, man. I keep getting recommended a bunch of videos, though. Microsoft Windows is getting ruined, or they really shit the bed this time. It's like, oh, this and that, they really fucked up this time. Why no one uses Windows 11? It's like, fucking hell, these people, like, not to be condescending, are literal sheep in a flock. Yeah, it's not like Linux has never had vulnerabilities, but they get discovered way faster and patched way faster. And any malicious actors are usually identified and never allowed to contribute to the code again. It's a very tightly knit thing, despite what people would think. Oh. I think I could sleep soon. I need to get my blood drawn. in the daytime or morning or whatever. So when I have the money, I'm gonna start getting edibles again. It's been weeks since I've had any edibles. And just to kind of, yeah, I drink plenty of water. I think I've had like 2 or 3 64-ounce mug worths of water. But you are right, I am slurring my words, so maybe I should, like, take a drink there. I'm glad you asked that. Oh, why are we in this? Have we already played this map, or am I tripping? Did we just play all the maps? That's not possible. There's so many of them. Does this look familiar? Yeah, okay. I don't know how people could play these. Okay, maybe back in the day they could play these for several hours. But my ass, no way. Yeah, asset sharing is... I still think that's a thing in gaming altogether, so... I mean, this just happens. You're gonna... You know, these things are made in a lot of... No, this map, like, I feel like I've already been in this map. This DM asbestos one or whatever. Skrillex. Well, I hope he's not a you-know-what like Skrillex is. Unless I'm thinking of someone else. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. I know I'm more loosened up, so to speak, when I'm high. But I don't want to know some things. I've been thinking for the past couple weeks how much I enjoy not knowing everything in life, because where the fuck would the fun be that... I can't even words. What the fuck fun would that be if we just knew everything? No more things to discover, no more breakthroughs, no more advancements. Where the fuck would the fun be in that? Especially with, like, perspectives that are the mainstream official perspective. Like, oh, everything's gotta be science-y, atheist-y. Is that a word, atheist-y? I heard the voice actress for Misty from Pokemon died from cancer recently, God rest her soul. Oh, that was tangential. But, you know, seriously, rest in peace, good night, sweet princess. Anyway, yeah, I know, my sister told me about it. I was like, oh god, how old was she? Because she's probably not that old. Look, Priscilla, could you look it up for me real quick, please? I don't know her name. I know Veronica Taylor was Ash's voice actress. I don't really remember a lot of those names, surprisingly, even though I watched the fuck out of those. No, it's just not like that. I have boundaries on what I accept and what I don't accept. Skrillax. However the fuck you say her name. But yeah, if we knew everything, that wouldn't be fun, man. What would even the fuck be the point of living, like, if we knew everything? You know? There's so many matherly fact, quote-unquote, authoritative atheist, science, pure fact, pure evidence only bullshitters that are in charge of everything. Like, I don't want to think this is all there is in the universe. I don't want to think we're alone in the universe. I want to believe ghosts are real, and aliens, and chupacabras. Not, 50, fuck, that's sad. I mean, I knew someone recently, that's too soon, I shouldn't even mention that. Yeah, seriously, with the bullshit the 99% of us have to deal with down in the swamps compared to the filthy fucking pieces of shit that run this world. Like, I want to think there's so much more than just what we can see and hear commonly. And there's things that scientists for over 100 of years, thousands of years, millions of years can't fucking explain. So why bother, like, having a set mind that everything is just the way it is? There has to be a silver lining to all this bullshit. Like, if reincarnation is a thing, I must have been a piece of shit in the past life. Like, not the biggest piece of shit, because I still have things that are near and dear to my heart, and I appreciate in this life or whatever. But my fucking god, what a reality with so much horse shit that's gone on with the human race in our history, and even now. Like, there's gotta be something beyond all this. There's shit I've explained. There's shit I've experienced that I can't even fucking explain. And I'm only gonna be 29. That's not that old. I mean, when I was a teenager, yeah, 29 was fucking old. When I was a teenager, that's the whole thing. Like, oh, well, this isn't the right way to do it. This is not what I meant. Once again, limitations. Respect my boundaries, you fuck. God. This is a scar.
You have lost the match.
Yeah, there has to be a multiverse. Alvin and the Chipmunks and Alf have to be fucking real. In some timeline, in some reality. Yeah, I recognize this map, but as a remade Unreal Tournament 99 map. This was one of my favorite maps as a kid, I think. Just, there was this one that was floating out in, like, the void or space, and it was a castle. That shit was dope. And I wasn't on anything as a kid, and I thought it was fucking awesome. Of a design. Well, thank you for inviting me to your house. Now stop fucking killing me. I only shoot at you people because you shoot at me first. It's self-defense. I'm not in the wrong here, man. What? No! We do get fucking real in these. It's the weed. Like, even though I can sound like a complete, utter fucking dumbass to people, I'd like to think that I'm a pretty spiritually mature person. I wouldn't be as arrogant as to say I'm enlightened or anything like that. I mean, I'm trying to quote-unquote start a cult here called the Church of Shitology, where the only holes we have are the ones of glory. And we don't tell the kids... Okay, we tell people that, but the kids think we're talking about the holes have glory in them in a religious, spiritual context, but No, that's just us being fucked up and funny. And yeah, I'm useless to resist when it comes to the hillbilly hypnosis of Unreal Tournament 2004. Well, what's funny? I have the Jeopardy theme playing in my theme song. Oh my gosh! You know, that would have really got me going if he didn't fucking kill me. The holes? Oh shit, no. I'm actually, like, sarcastically referencing the Scientology prison camp holes. I'm making fun of that. And if you don't know what a glory hole is, let's keep it that way. Because, like I said, we don't need to know everything in life, even if we're grown-ass adults. A lot of this shit I know of, and I'm sure a lot of people my age, older, even younger, way younger agree. There's a lot of things I never needed to know. And there's a lot of things I don't want to teach people that I know. Like, if I sound unhinged and out there in any of my streams, it ain't shit. I still have a filter even when I'm baked. But yeah, I would consider myself to be pretty insightful and spiritual. I can tell you some of the things I predicted. These are more trivial things, but they did happen. I'll try and even have a timeline here. Okay. Starting from now, I predicted No, there are things people should know. I agree with that. Like, we need people... So right now, I'm watching this show called Claws on Hulu. Speaking of Florida, right now, not to spoil much in this season, but there's these shady-ass Mormon missionary-looking dudes that I don't know much about, so don't spoil anything for me if any of you have seen it, that come in and do money laundering with a casino. Oh my god! I was thinking of doing that bait. You're so fucking right, Coolio Kid. I've been wanting to do a Full House the game development stream, and I want people to be able to contribute to it, like, you know, as long as people behave themselves. I came a swinging like a wrecking ball sack. Excuse me there. Yeah, I just got really excited when he reminded me of that, because that is something I've been thinking about lately. I'm bumming off someone else's weed, I'll admit that. Edibles were only a small part of my stoner career, because I'm fucking poor. But I'm not gonna be poor for much longer if everything goes accordingly here. Python? Hey, oh, speaking... no, that's like a wyvern or a dragon, not a snake. I was gonna say, speaking of Python... I mean, I know dragons are reptiles, but I don't know how much snake DNA they'd have. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing any programming right now whatsoever for Full House the game. I'm using something called Click and Play, something from 1995 that's for Windows 3.1. So this is something that, even though I didn't do any programming, it's gonna run on real old computers as long as they're like a 486 or better. No, Full House is a TV show. And to my knowledge, there's never been a Full House video game. And, in the Full House anime, Uncle Jesse becomes trans. Okay, that's an inside joke. I made that up. That's... If you... I don't think anyone's gonna get that, even though... No, there's not actually a Full House anime. Like I said, I was joking. Because I think I commented on some video I saw. It's like... Some, like, music from an anime coincidentally called Full House. There's even some, like... stuff from Asia. A TV show is called Full House, which... You know, ambiguity has the way. It escapes English and, goes beyond the barriers of language and all that, as far as naming conventions goes. But anyway, I saw an anime music video. If you find the right one, I probably said something about it being my favorite anime, and that Uncle Jesse's my... excuse me, Aunt Jessie is my favorite trans anime character. Because let me finish explaining this. There's a picture of a girl with fluffy black hair like his in the Full House sitcom from the 80s and 90s. And then my brain put those two together, you know, my super stoned ass. And I'm like, oh my god. Whoa! Like, I'm not saying John Stamos, the actor, is a trans woman. I'm saying the character, Uncle Jesse, became Aunt Jessie and went to an anime. Hi, Kong! If weed counts as cheating, then yes. I'm cheating so fucking hard right now. Are you referencing Wings of Redemption again? I hope you and your family die in an Unreal Tournament related accident. Dude, what the fuck? That's what we should start saying now, like, now that you're here and heard this, you should start saying in your shit, like, completely out of nowhere, semi-paraphrasing, referencing Wings of Redemption. It's like, I hope you're... No. Not a lot of people know about Unreal Tournament as much as Halo. It's like, I hope you and your family die in a warthog accident. And that could work for Twisted Metal because of the Hummer warthog. Dude, I'm a fucking genius when I'm high. No, I'm not reapplying the weed. Like I said, I'm bumming off of someone. Weed-wise right now, but once I start getting more money, I'll start getting edibles again, and the stone streams really baked like a fucking Princess Peach Cake streams. Oh God, they'll start coming back, especially with how low my tolerance is right now. This has been an adventure, and you guys are my co-pilots. Nothing to do with the piece of shit Microsoft Windows AI. I'm still laughing about that like in joke. Like, first, I hope I start so many fucking out of context memes and no one ever finds out they came from me. Like, people will just be saying them and have no idea where they came from just because I'm such a small fry in the grand scheme of things here. Like, people saying, just making memes and shit about, I hope you and your family die in a warthog accident, and my conspiracy theory here about Uncle Jesse becoming a trans anime woman. Everywhere you look, everywhere you walk, we've all got estrogen. We were born with it, get over it. You stupid bastards. That was fucking good. I just came up with that shit on the fly. I'm fucking freestyle full housing, man. RT game? Rogue Trip? You know when you get a power-up in Mario Kart? It goes... Like the little thing with the power-ups and shit? That's my brain right now trying to figure out what an RT game is right now. Are you talking about Rogue Trip 2012, though? I want to get that shit on real hardware. Oh, okay. So if I don't know what it is, I don't know what it is. And therefore, my mind's an empty house. And Bob Saget Elvis has left the building, even though that was Uncle Jesse's dream to be the next Elvis. No, Bob Saget left the building, man. He out Elvis Aunt Jessie here. You know, that is a show that takes place in San Francisco, even though his wife, Rebecca Titsopoulos Donaldson, is like from the Bible Belt, I think it was. What the fuck was it? Mississippi, Tennessee, Missouri, Nashville, not Texas. I just know she was like from the Bible Belt or something. Fuck, I need to rewatch all of those for research. The Full House shit. And I need to find a way to obtain high quality video files through perfectly legal or legally dubious memes. I mean, okay, I recognize this fucking level. This is either a shuffle or... Oh shit! Have you seen Minecraft Beta 1.8.x? Like, you know B3313, right? I think that's how you found me. I don't remember. It was basically that, but for Minecraft. That was actually the first thing I streamed on this channel. And I streamed it for quite a while, and I got really baked in those. There's supposed to be a version 2 coming out, but I'm so jaded and untrusting of Microsoft and Mojang that I don't really want to... Like, unless I can find a way to sandbox Minecraft without overhead, I really... Oh, you found... Oh, yeah, you did, didn't we? I mean, didn't you? I mean, hey, if one is to believe we're all one, didn't we? Maybe you're a part of me and we're all part of each other and we're one, and god damn, those Black Ops piss me off. Your message on Discord? Were you someone in the Super Mario 64 DX co-op Discord? I don't know what the fuck I was messaging anyone before. I don't like messaging people. And, because I definitely want to try streaming that baked. Well, I vaguely recognize it. Yeah, I recognize it, but it's not enough. Corrosion here or whatever is right. Dude, what a fucking 2010s MySpace emo goth girl XD lol rar semicolon 3 Vampire Diaries Tumblr Deviant Art for Affinity OC name. Corrosion. That's the most fuck you dad, I'm gay. And Linkin Park is not a... It's not a phase, dad. Okay. I will give Fortnite one thing now that I'm remembering something. You guys know Special Agent Jonesy or whatever? Where he has like the black face paint and he's looking all serious and shit. I once saw, for whatever reason, I don't know what the hell I was Googling. I saw on Google Images this, like, how to draw Special Agent Fortnite Jonesy thing, and it looked so fucking funny. I was basically saying since at least the late 2010s here, that it's not a phase, Mom. God! Fortnite Jonesy. Lincoln Park, yeah. Rest in peace, Chester Bennington. Oh, that poor guy. I can only imagine what he went through with the shit he came out with. Just all these poor actors and artists. My fucking soul goes out to them, man. All these actors and artists and stuff that have been abused over the decades. Pretty much since Hollyweird's inception, as the Republicans call it. Which I like Hollyweird's. That's good. I'm gonna give them that. I do like the term Hollyweird's and Hellywood. That one's really funny too. But yeah, my heart definitely goes out to all those people that went through all that. And it's something that still happens. They're probably just getting more, like, better at keeping that shit under lids. Like, you know of non-disclosure agreements or NDAs? That'd be my number one guess, is people are only able to come out with these things when either the people who did these things or their family, the generation... Anika! Later, okay, sweetie? Anyway. Oh, man. That was horribly timed, am I right? Jeez! Yeah, my heart goes out to all those people who are affected by those things and can't speak up about it until a certain time after the fact, when they're well traumatized and well fucked up for life after it. My heart goes out to them, man. Like, usually I frown upon pretty much everyone who's rich and famous and all that, but some people literally went through hell, even today, to get anywhere they are now. Like, I don't envy them at all whatsoever, and I hope they'll all be able to get help with their psyche, their trauma and all that, and be able to heal and everything. Like, it never truly heals, because that's sadly how the brain can be, but just, yeah. This is kind of somber, man. I'm too baked for that kind of thing. But it shows how empathetic I am. Like, oh, people on the autism spectrum don't have empathy. And there's still people who believe that shit, despite all the, well, admittedly contradicting myself, evidence. I'm fucking evidence that people with autism can be empathetic. I would not give a shit. I would not go out of my way to waste my time saying all that. And in such great fucking detail if I didn't mean it. There's a lot of people who think the worst of us still. It's fucking frustrating. Like, they'll blame it on vaccines or GMOs or literally anything. But they'll treat us like shit, on the other hand, pretending like they give a shit. See? They're probably what you... those are the real fucking sociopaths. Not a bunch of us people on the autism spectrum. These fucking... oh my god, dude. Piss out green lightning? Ow! I love how I say something so endearing and relatable, and then I talk about pissing out green lightning. I have to balance the mood here. I really do. I think some of the people I've noticed lately that exploit people with disabilities still heavily is religious organizations. The past couple of years, I swear to God, no pun or pardon the pun or phrase, however the fuck it goes, pardon the expression. The past couple of years, I've been getting letters in my mail of this fucking Mormon college thing that's for disabled people. It's like, yeah, that's just, you're just groomed. You know what? I'm not monetized. Why do I give a fuck? As long as I don't lose my channel or get in trouble, like,
Play.
I know they're just grooming those poor people and taking and exploiting them. Religious people have always done that, like, not just the Mormons, like, and I'm sure, no, scientists have done it. Science-focused, authoritative, you know, atheist types and all that have done it too. Penguin Zero Vid? Who gives a fuck about Moist Critical, man? I'm old, he's a fucking dinosaur. Moreover, if he's watching this, he'll probably, maybe if he understands what the hell I'm babbling about stoned off my ass, he'd probably end up using me as a source to, like, look into clerical abuse of the disabled and stuff. Because I know they abuse me, man. Oh, man. I think this is it. I think the game is done for the night. That's fucking cursed. Wow. I think I was getting in a little too deep. I don't know about you guys. But the stream is still going. That's all that matters. Ah, shit. Well, okay. Let me turn the negative I said into a positive here. If he completely comprehends my context, even though I'm baked off my ass and thinks about it, the game just froze. But it's alright, let me finish my sentence. If he takes everything I say properly in context, properly intentions, grain of salt, takes it lightly because I'm high, but I really feel this way, is that I think it's just another thing that I might springboard it. If I got something like that justice from someone bigger hearing it about it from me and looking into it and actually finding shit, oh my God. Yeah, I think we got a little too real there. Holy shit. I mean, we've been playing for like 2 hours and 24 minutes. That's it? Dude, I don't know. I am excited about the prospect of finally getting paid for all my years of trying to do this shit, but I'm also terrified of all the bad shit that could potentially come with it. That's why I've never shown my face on any of these things, and I've tried to keep relatively anonymous the best I can. Just because I know that kind of thing, like, I don't know. I like the idea of maintaining a steady, gradual growth, you know, and people donating, like, $1 or $2 here and there. Well, yeah, that would be cool, but, you know, what if it fucking... it's probably a good reason why I haven't gone viral. Yeah, me too, the anonymity. Because, like, a lot of famous people, their family and friends get fucked with, not just the people, you know, people who didn't have anything to do with that person get fucked with when those kind of things happen. And I don't think I'm prepared for that kind of thing. Like, oh my god. I don't really know what happened with Jack's films, but with SS Sniper Wolf, I know she's been straight up stealing content and lying about it and shit, and she's still famous somehow just because she's attractive. I knew her a little over a decade ago when she played Metal Gear Online 2, which was a spin-off of Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots for the PlayStation 3. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the Dancing Baby. The Dancing Babies will save us from our crash here. Our 540 no time. And I'll close the game. But yeah, I definitely knew of. I didn't know her personally. I think she was a Metal Gear Online 2 player, and that's where her Sniper Wolf part of her name came from. Yeah, this is one of the oldest internet memes, is the Dancing Baby. And I have the bonus music from Twisted Metal Head on, because it's kind of a in-joke and a frustration with Twisted Metal fans. The fucking Darktooth and Tower Tooth's boss music got replaced with this shit to the PS2 version. It's like, was someone making that apply directly to the forehead joke earlier? And it's like, oh yeah. I just remembered. No, but like, let's see. Oh my gosh, it's 1 o'clock. I know it's a fucking Friday, but I need to keep my sleep schedule. I mean, yeah, it was you, Caselli, I remember. Yeah, it's just... like, I want to be able to make enough to live comfortably. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be worshipped. I just want to get high and play video games and entertain people, man. I don't want to be the next Mr. Beast or any of that. Because that's probably why doing this shit for all these years I haven't gotten big, because I wouldn't have been able to handle it yet. There's something about the other something with, like, law of attraction, law of assumption, law of actualization. Okay, I made that one up. And manifestation in the universe and New Age stuff and all that. And even stuff with Western and Eastern beliefs is you won't be given something extraordinary until you're absolutely ready to handle it, like equipped to handle it. Like, a couple years ago, I was fucking afraid of ghosts. No, that's true. People who get big are afforded that stuff. Right now, I wouldn't be able to do that because I constantly struggle with hard drive space and archiving all my content and stuff. But yeah, I feel like there's definitely some truth to, like, you'll get what you desire when you're ready to handle it, because, you know, it's like, oh, fuck. It's like Spider-Man, you know, with great power comes great responsibility, and pissing out spider webs with your hands. You gotta be ready for that kind of thing. If it goes in the wrong spider hands, it's gonna make us all like, what the fucking hell, Spider-Man? What are you doing? You do not use those webs in those ways. That's fucked up, bro. Oh my god. Like, I don't think I'm... Oh yeah, my shitty cropping of it. Dude, if it was perfectly cropped, it would not catch the shittiness of stuff from the 2000s and 2010s in which I grew up with. So like analog horror and all that, direction styles, video editing styles, you name it. I'm a good motherfucker to get in touch with. Especially because I always had like the shitty, well, okay, not the shittiest of computers, just I've always been a broke motherfucker. I probably won't be forever, but that is true in the past. So all of my stuff I've ever made would come off as amateurish and a product of its time, if you will, and I'm trying to maintain that feeling. Like the Tourette's guy, for the most part, still feels like it's from the 2000s. I don't think it's shot with a camcorder anymore, because I noticed the audio and picture is a lot clearer, even though the newest ones are still only 480p. And other than that, for the most part, it feels almost just exactly like it did in the 2000s. At least in my opinion. Like, first time I saw it was on YouTube as a kid. I think I saw the Tourette's guy in a YouTube poop having to do with like the Super Mario World cartoon or something, for all I know. And I was like, what is that? Why is that guy? Why is there videos here of this balding older guy yelling swear words into his refrigerator to himself? It was the most... It's like one of those love at first sights thing, but in the kind of platonic, kind of parasocial artist kind of sense. Like, it was like falling in love in those regards. Like, and I'm fucking referencing him still to this day. Yeah, these AIs... Yeah, you guys don't need to... Don't swallow the fear-mongering about AI shit. AI, while it has advanced in the past couple decades or so, is still extremely primitive and dumb in a lot of ways. And I don't think they'll ever be able to... Like, I've actually been talking to AIs on a web service. They're very fucking forgetful of their own name. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. And even then... What's an AGI? When I hear of AGI, I think of the Sierra engine for their point-and-click games. There was like, one of them was AGI, which was artificial general intelligence. I don't know. I really like the ending of Deus Ex where this is a big fucking spoiler, but I doubt anyone in my audience, like, if they have played it, that's good. Like, I'm sorry for spoiling this, but I really like the ending in Deus Ex. There's multiple of them. The main protagonist, JC Denton, merges with an AI called Helios. Good and bad is a very gray subject, as it is for humans. And naturally, for computers, since they were made by the hands of man, are not going to fully be able to grasp good and bad and yin and yang and light and dark and all that. But somehow, something snapped in Helios that was able to tell what was relatively... Because there is more than one Deus Ex game. Obviously, it doesn't end after that. And not everything is hunky-dory after. But the fact that it can tell the good in JC, and specifically choosing him, and exercising in what it feels to believe is the best for governing mankind, says a lot, even for a game from 2000. Like, they probably had this in sci-fi novels in the 20th century, but I don't know how much you heard about that kind of thing in games yet. I mean, I know there's System Shock. I need to check those out too. I think it was System Shock. I don't know. But yeah, it's just one of those glimmers of hope. Like, even AI isn't going to be perfect. But if AI can be better at handling humans than humans can handle humans, then fuck, I'm willing to lean in the side of optimism and see how it goes, because clearly the humans that are running humans right now are completely sociopathic, evil, greedy pieces of shit that believe themselves to be superior to everyone else. Wow, that was a ramble. Well, I said, did I finish the thought? Adventure Game Interpreter, Sierra Game Interpreter. It was AGI and SGI. It powered like Kingsfield, Space Quest, Police Quest, and a bunch of other point-and-click games from the 80s and 90s. There's even a painting of King Graham in Minecraft. It looks really pixelated and weird, but that's actually King Graham from the King's Quest games. Shit, I don't know. If we haven't gotten a Star Trek, then if we're to accept the multiverse and metaphysical stuff and stuff beyond human perception and all that, multiple timelines, multiple realities, Star Trek has probably happened an unlimited amount of times in an unlimited amount of ways. Sup, Coolio Kid, welcome back. Stream's almost over, but we're having a really good, fun, fucking ass discussion right now about the future and Gore mod for what? Half-Life? I don't know. I tried M mod and that was really fucking cool. I'm probably Mario? Oh man, that's I don't know, because one of the first Mario fan games I really loved that other people hated was like Mario Doom or Duke Nukem Mario that was made in Game Maker. And he had oh dude, it's getting late. I need to try to keep a good sleep schedule. I can't play anything else tonight. Oh my fuck, I'm getting on a tangent. It's just people were so grossed out by this Game Maker Mario fan game, and I was the only one who thought it was cool. You know how it's like fucking like, you know how the Republicans were the ones banning everything in the 20th century? And they've kind of gone back to that. It's gone full circle, man. I hate talking about fucking politics, but video games and politics, like it or not, have history. Like anything with art and stuff by man. It's like, that's how they were acting. I was like, well, this game is fine. This game is cool. Like, there's not really anything like this. Why are you all getting so grossed out and shit? Why are you making such a big deal over that? I was a little kid, and that was my response to it. And I think it was grown-ass adults that were complaining about this. I can't even remember. That was so long ago. Like, mid to late 2000s, I think. But yeah, just hearing about anything Mario and violence and gore is always shocking to me, because for whatever fucking reason, Nintendo fanboys and all that, and Nintendo fans and Mario fans and all that, weren't having all that shit. Now it's considered more acceptable, but those shitty PETA games are my jam, dude. They're fucking bangers, but for all the wrong reason. I actually uploaded a video in like 2011 or 2012 on an old YouTube channel of mine roasting the Super Tanuki Mario game. It went hard and it was funny and good, but again, for all the wrong reasons. Especially because PETA is guilty of a lot of things they accuse people of doing, and sometimes even worse. which makes it all the more ironic and all the more funny. I also remember there was the PETA Pokemon game. Yeah, exactly. Practice what you fucking preach. Like, here and there I'll be a hypocrite and contradict myself, but at least I won't make a living, hopefully won't make a living out of doing that. Like so many other people have, famous people and shit, over the years. Like, even though PETA's really fucking infamous these days, they're still around somehow. Oh, yeah. They are literally practicing what their games preach. Oh my god, 2012. A lot of years were a ride, but 2012 was a fucking ride. In a sense, the world did end in a lot of ways, but not in the ways you think, and it was a slow burn. If you go back and look at a lot of stuff from the 2000s and 90s and 80s, like even just the 2000s, which is a lot more recent than the 90s and 80s, obviously, a lot of that shit is considered absolutely fucking abhorrent these days. I mean, never mind stuff that's like 20th century or before. We're talking about this century still. Like, not even that long ago. Like, it's long ago to some, but, you know, 20 to 10 years around ain't shit compared to centuries or millennias or aeons or whatever. Like, man. Alright, guys. I think it's gonna be about that time for me tonight. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. And let's hope I can get my blood drawn and get the money for edibles and get really fucked up and stream myself developing Full House the game in DOSBox or on real hardware. Yeah, it was something, wasn't it? I had a lot of fun tonight. Thanks for stopping by the way, guys. Don't feel bad if you can't donate. Like, if you can't donate, that's fine. I haven't been able to donate to people I really liked either. That's just how it went. I understand that. I had to live through that. I mean, I could have had it so much worse, but like, you know, we're just balancing turtles and oysters, or it's at the end of the day, it's all really trivial. Life's life. I'm fucking hungry. Peace out, guys.